Welcome again to another inspiring video. This is a story of how God favored my family after we took care of our mother. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land of the living. Exodus 20:12. Any person who can love and respect his or her parents will have a blessing in this world, and many days will be added to such a person. Hello everybody, I'm so glad that you have tuned in today. Those who have been sharing our content, those who have been commenting on our videos, those who have been liking and also sharing our content to other networks, we are very grateful. And if you're new here we teach the word of God, we inspire and we motivate. It's all about God. Now today I have a very interesting story. Today is story time. I want to share with you how God honored my family, how God also honored my husband after we took a responsibility to take care of my mother. And I know as you listen to this video, this inspiring video, I trust that God may also visit you at your point of need. I know the Lord will make a way for me if I live a holy life. Shine the Lord and do the right. I know the Lord will make a way for you. It's true, I know the Lord will also make a way for you. Whatever you're trusting God for, may God meet you at your point of need. Now today I have a very interesting story. It's my own personal experience. God has been so wonderful into my life. God has been gracious. God has been wholesome. In 2018, God gave us a responsibility to take care of our mother. And you know, every wish of a person, when a year starts, you always have a wish list. You can call it a wish list, you can call it a prayer request, whatever you can call it. But you know, when the year normally starts, we always have year resolutions. I want God to do for me this. We are not different. We also had a wish list in 2018. We sat down and we said, before this year ends, I want God to do for us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But as we were writing that wish list, we did not know what God has in store for us that year. God presented an opportunity for us to be a blessing to our parents, and we grabbed that opportunity. I always tell people, when you find an opportunity to be a blessing in someone's life, get it and run away with that opportunity. It might be an opportunity that God is presenting you to also be a blessing into your life. We took that responsibility and we took that pain, because I always say in every pain there's a blessing, and in every challenge there's an opportunity. And if God presents you an opportunity for me to be a blessing in someone's life, grab that opportunity and run with it. For us, God presented us an opportunity. We did not know what God had in store for us. My mother was diagnosed with arthritis sometimes back. She has been having that condition for so long. So in 2018, we sat down and we said, now our mother has come here in Nairobi for surgery because the pain was too much. My mom could not bear the pain. So my mom was coming here for knee replacement. And I'm telling you, we did not know that God was using that chance to also bless us. So we took our mother back from the village. My mother came to Nairobi. And the whole of that year, remember, we still have a wish list. And we did not know that God was not going to meet even one of them that year. God had decided, God had packaged us that year for us to be a blessing into our mother. We took our mother with our own hands. My mother was here for around 12 months, 1 year. So during that time, of course, there were bills to pay. There were hostel bills to pay. There was a dad we needed to take care of, you know. there was so much that was happening around us. But we did not look at that. We took her with our own hands. We took care of our mother as part of our family. In fact, that year, our children, they adjusted to live with their grandmother, and our mother became part of our family, and we were not even feeling anything. If it's diet, if it's medical, if it's, of course, with the help of my sister, but my mother was under my roof. We took that responsibility. Hospital, back home. You know, if you've ever had a patient, and if that patient have gone maybe a specific surgery, you know what happens, or you know what pertains, the responsibilities that pertain for you to make your patient comfortable and all that. It takes a lot of finances, a lot of emotional strength. You need to have emotional strength, you know, because even also your life must go on. So for us, we took that responsibility. We grabbed with it and we ran with it. We did not know what God was in store for us. But at the end of the year, to cut the story short, my mother got healed. My mom went into the procedure known as knee replacement. So all the procedures were done. We took care of her and she completely got healed. I give God all the glory. I thank God for healing my mother. Now, remember, we still had that wish list that we had. I can tell you from number 1 to number 5, God never met even a single need. Because God had packaged us for us to take care of our mother that year. Our mother went home. But before my mom left to the up country, she called us and told us, I will not say anything. You have done so much for me. You have beautified my life. I remember her words. She said, I'm going to leave God in this house. And she went. She went back home. I'm telling you, true to my word, come 2019, the following year, God visited us. Back to my wish list. Whatever we were trusting God for, God gave us the following year. Everything that was on our wish list, God met our desires. He did not only meet our desires on that list, but God exceeded our expectations. He even gave us the things we did not ask for. That is my God. I encourage you today to continue trusting in God. God can do anything. Our God can do anything. God gave us more and more, even what we had not asked God for. What normally happens when you be a blessing to someone else, when God meets someone else's needs, He automatically meets your needs. He does that. So I encourage you, if there's a need presented to you that you can be able to assist, grab that need and run away with it. It's an opportunity. Angels are hiding into our parents. You have an opportunity to take care of your parent, take care of your father, take care of your mother. Some of your parents call, you never pick your phones. Some of you, there's a need in your mother's house, there's a need in your father's house, your mother is in need of or someone close to you that you call a parent. It's not necessarily to be your mother or your father, someone close to you that you call as a parent. There's a need to be met. If you are in a position to meet that need, I will encourage you to go ahead and meet that need. You never know that closed door you're trying to push. It is in that need that you need to meet for God to show up in your life. In the book of Exodus 20:12, it tells us that honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land of the living. Honor your father, honor your mother. How do you honor your father? Through obedience. You can obey your parents. Through kindness, show your parents kindness. And then also, involve them in your budget. However small it is, involve your parents in your budget. Anytime you budget, involve your parents in your budget. There's a blessing when you tap in the warmth. I call it the warmth of your father, the warmth of your mother, the warmth of any person around you who needs your help. Connect yourself to your parental blessings and observe how God is going to beautify your life. God beautified our life. As we were doing service, we were just doing service. We didn't know what is awaiting for us. We were just doing service to our mother. With joy, with kindness, with love, with our finances, with our emotions. We took that responsibility and we put aside our needs and we focused on her health. By the time she was living here, she had already been beautified. She was glowing with the grace of God. God did not only honor me, but also honored my husband. When Abraham and Sarai waited for so many years in their barrenness, when God met their needs, when God visited their home, shame and reproach departed from their home. That's what happened to us. When God visited our home, shame and reproach departed from our home. I will encourage you today to honor your parents. You might be praying, you might be fasting, but maybe you're not obeying your parents. There's a need in your father's house you need to honor. You have not honored that need. You're fasting 21 days, you're fasting 10 days, you're going to prayer centers to pray, but the needs are not being met. Check your life. Maybe your need will be met once you meet your father's need. Once you meet your mother's need, that's when your need is going to be met. You might be a prayer and worship leader. You may be in church. It is good to worship God, but there are blessings that are hidden. That's one secret I've discovered in our parents. And once you honor those needs, once you beautify their lives, even your needs will be made automatic. It has happened to us so many times. Anytime we meet our parents' needs, God just opened doors mysteriously. So it is an encouragement. I want to encourage you today that God is a beautiful God. God is a God who honors promises. His word is true. His scriptures are true. He will even add you more days in the land of the living. So take it as a lifestyle. Share whatever you have with your parents. If you need to meet their medical expenses, if you need to refurnish their house, if you are able to, if you can change their wardrobe, if you can buy for them food, however little it is. Don't just wait for special occasions like Christmas Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Anytime our parents are in need, our parents are in need. They're human beings like us. Once you identify that need and you meet their needs, God will honor you as the way He honored us. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have enjoyed our story today. And I hope you'll put it into practice. And I pray to God that may God lead you in all your ways. And may He meet you at your point of need. Until next time, goodbye. Mama, may your beautiful soul rest in eternity.